Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I rise to speak in support of the motion today. And I firstly wanted just to address why this motion is before us. As we've already mentioned, back in December, the Unionist parties used a mechanism to bring a motion to the Assembly Commission. And at that time, I made it clear that I was not prepared to discuss the matter during constant violence and intimidation. There's those who have said that by doing so, I was boycotting the Commission meeting. However, I believe it was a principled stand that gave those proposing the motion the time to reflect on their role as Commission members, that allowed some of the heat to go out of the situation and that prevented us from taking a knee-jerk reaction. No, I'm not going to give way at the minute, thanks. In the background, however, I did meet with other Commission members to see if we could get a consensus on the manner in which flags could be discussed in a formally constituted Commission meeting. I reminded my fellow Commission members that our role is to serve the Assembly and not individual parties, and that when making decisions we should have due regard for equality. And also that in June 2000 the Commission agreed that the flags issue was a political matter best handled by the Assembly, and that the Commission would operate to the existing regulations and take its direction from the Assembly. However, there is an option for members to bring a motion forward, and while I don't agree with the motivations for the DUP and UUP doing that, they did bring it forward and they were operating in line with Commission procedures. Also, as the Commission's remit includes the responsibility for good relations in this building, whether some feel that flags and emblems are a matter best dealt with by the Assembly itself, the reality is that the corporate body does also have a role to play in this. I feel strongly that this matter will not be resolved satisfactorily without due regard for equality, and therefore I was not willing to support the original motion. However, I did show leadership in trying to bring forward a revised motion that could be acceptable to all. And let's be clear, by agreeing to the new motion, the DUP and UUP have moved substantially from their original position in 4 ways. Firstly, we're now asking for a report, not a consultation. Secondly, there's no longer a predetermined outcome. Thirdly, an equality impact assessment is now included. And fourthly, the assumption that the Commission is the only place for the final decision to be taken has also been removed. This is what consensus politics is about. The Speaker also sought to have all Commission members present in order to formally agree how wide-ranging such a report might be. However, unfortunately, some members still felt unable to participate in this discussion. So here we are today with a motion to establish an ad hoc committee to deal with issues surrounding flags, emblems, symbols and language at Parliament buildings and to report to the Assembly. Parliament buildings hosts a large number of events and visitors each year and has a significant opportunity to play a leading role in the encouragement of dialogue, shared learning and mutual respect for different faiths and cultural backgrounds. The Stormont building and its history represent challenges which require careful presentation, and I believe that these challenges can be met through attention to detail and sensitive negotiation. The Good Friday Agreement, which was endorsed by the majority of people, and whether some think it's redundant or not, the fact remains that those that signed up to the agreement and those who have taken office in the new institutions have a duty to ensure that such issues are dealt with sensitively and with an outcome that is balanced for everyone. I believe the existence of an ad hoc committee and the work proposed for the Commission are not mutually exclusive. One might even inform the other, and therefore I am content to support the motion. There is a need for mature debate. No, I won't give way, thank you. There is a need for mature debate around these contentious issues.
The member shouldn't persist. Order.
We need to balance the role of the Commission, where the Commission members are to act with integrity, including political impartiality, and with the party political views of members, which could be expressed via the Ad Hoc Committee. We should see this motion today not as a threat, but as an opportunity to look at issues that will allow the Northern Ireland Assembly to be reflected as an assembly for everyone. Hear, hear. We have an opportunity to show leadership in addressing difficult and challenging good relations issues, and we should take it today. Thank you.
Order, members of the Business Committee.